today we're doing CPU tournaments instead of on not Wednesdays. We do CPU tournaments on Thursday. Could be Thursday. I'm not sure. I have to look at the schedule. But yeah, I thought that we might go ahead and start trying to get all of these finished, because yesterday I finished World of Light. Today I'm gonna probably only do one CPU tournament, which is gonna be this one. And I'll go over who's all in this and stuff like that in a few seconds. But yeah, I just wanted to say that I'm going to be trying to get Season 1 of CPU tournaments done. Yesterday we finished World of Light somehow. I'm still not really sure how I was able to beat the boss. But yeah, I'm only going to be able to stream for an hour. Today I bought the Nintendo Labo VR kit, but I can't stream anything with it, because you have to use the console inside of the headset, so my capture card wouldn't actually be able to do anything there, as it only captures stuff from HDMIs. But we still have this tournament that we can do. But yeah, there's the software for it, is what I was trying to show. But it's fine. All that stuff's saved, because all I did was hit the B button once. I didn't just mess up the entire thing. Okay, I did mess up the order, but I had to shuffle a few times. It doesn't really matter who goes first, and this is actually going to be an interesting fight for Game 1 compared to the last one. But, yeah, we have White Mr. Game & Watch, Olimar, Lucina, Sonic, Blue Incineroar, Ike, who won the last tournament. Then we have Snake, Wii Fit Trainer, Falco, Mario, well, it's the purple Mario this time. I'm not counting him separate than the regular Mario, but I am counting Blue Incineroar separate. Then we have Inkling, Red Greninja, he's not going to be separate, it's just going to be Greninja, and then, Bowser Jr., I mean, I might count him separate, actually. Bowser Jr., Link, Richter, and then Cloud just making his first appearance. I believe he's the only person who's never actually been in a tournament before, other than, like, White Mr. Game & Watch. But, yeah, let's go ahead and get this started. After this one, there's only going to be a few more tournaments, probably, like, 3, I would say, after this one. So right now there's currently 4. Because there's going to be the 2 more tournaments of this, the pre-COC, and then the actual COC. So, yeah, for Game 1 of this tournament, we have Mr. Game & Watch versus Olimar. Looks like Game & Watch does have a good start here. I put Olimar at one of the top of my tier list. It's just random CPUs. Nate emoji. But, yeah, it's just random. Like, I didn't pick who was going to be in it. Except for Ike, because he won the last tournament. So, I wanted him to be in this one. But yeah, I thought this might be a little bit more interesting. I accidentally had exited out, and this fight was one of the ones that were randomly chosen. But yeah, I put Olimar at the top 5, at number 5 on my tier list, and Mr. Game & Watch was at the bottom, and he just got killed from down air to up air. Yeah, it's kind of an interesting match, at least to me, because Game & Watch does have a reflector, so we could see him use that maybe, but looks like he's just trying to play aggressively against Olimar, which he's kind of forced to in this fight, so Olimar can just play campy, and Game & Watch really can't challenge that. Yeah, I like to watch them to see hidden stuff about characters that I might not have known. Or not hidden stuff, but just stuff that I don't know how to do with certain characters. Like, I don't really know how to play Olimar that well, so watching the CPUs kind of helps me learn some of the stuff that you can do with the characters. Yeah, Olimar's still on his first stock at 120%. Game & Watch is a little bit lighter than Olimar, but Olimar's not a heavyweight, unless you count him with purple Pikmin. So forward air does take the stock. You can do a back throw. He tried to get a forward air out of it. Got an up air instead. It's not that bad of an option. I think it was with the yellow Pikmin. I believe the yellow Pikmin does less damage than the red one, and the purple one does the most damage out of any Pikmin. I think the yellow one does the second highest amount of throw damage. I think the purple one still does the most in that as well. Yeah, now Game Watch is trying to pressure with Chef and neutral air. That's an up air. I mean, you can't really pressure Olimar though, unless you kind of play aggressively, but Game & Watch really can't play aggressively. It doesn't have range. Down air from Olimar takes the stock. I mean, I knew Olimar was going to win, but that was a pretty good 2-stock. Nice way to end it, at least. Now we have Lucina versus Sonic. Sonic starting off with Spin Dash, of course. He only did 1% to Lucina though. What I sometimes like to do with CPUs tournaments as well is I like to notice the similarities between how the CPUs play and how the players play. Okay, Nate. Wait, who's Alex? Okay. Yeah, Sonic losing stock, and Lucina's already lost stock as well. Oh no, that's fine. Nate. I'm actually going for Lucina this one, because Lucina's my main, but I like Sonic as well. He's probably my favorite video game character, but I just can't really use him that well in Ultimate. He just has a weird playstyle. I thought Sonic was gonna go for like a fair, which I would have killed and would have been a really good edge guard, but Lucina got an edge guard into dash dance, and then got up smash, so I guess that was fun to get bodied. Surprisingly, Lucina has only won, I believe, one game in like 6 tournaments that she's been in, I think. And she hasn't even won a tournament, she only won one game out of them. Yeah. I put her at number 4, I put her one spot above Olimar. But there are just some characters that are too broken that can just like destroy Lucina. Lucina's broken because she's so good at like everything that's average. Like her neutral isn't great, but it's just, or like it's one of the best neutrals in the game, not because it like changes how you play the neutral, but because it's so good at just being the neutral itself. Because like with Daisy, your entirety during neutral is to go for like down tilt into like aerials or try and do float cancels and short hop, stuff like that. But With Lucina, she just plays an average neutral. It's just that she's so good at her neutral that no one can really contest it. Which is why I think that she's good as a character. Yeah, Ike actually won the last tournament, so gotta go get Incineroar. Yeah, she's fun. Like, I kind of like her playstyle, I just main her because I've always done better with her. I thought Ensign just died. These characters both have bad recoveries, and they're just trying to counter each other. Looks like Ike's winning that, though. Goes for the down air into up air. Okay. Surprised he didn't do like nair into up air, because I believe that would have worked at that percent, because Incineroar was kind of heavy. I mean, Incineroar really can't do anything against Ike in this match, except try and land slide special. It seems like Ike's just trying to bait out his counters and punish with the smash attack. So now Incineroar's just getting outranged by Ike. Oh, that worked. Okay, down air. They're going to the walk-off part of the stage, so Incineroar can just bait Ike into the corner and throw him back. Kind of like that. You just need to land another one of those. Save Incineroar doesn't jump, then he dies. But jump just in time. I feel like Ike's neutral special is like one of the hardest moves to avoid whenever you're getting edge guarded by it. Yep, Ike died from that. Ike's trying to go for a counter for some reason. He doesn't really need a counter. All he needs to do is just like forward throw. Or he could have forward thrown there and maybe killed him. Pretty much any one of Ike's moves kill because his sword's so massive. Well, looks like Incineroar actually managed to win that one. Now there's Snake versus Wii Fit Trainer. I can see, I can see Wii Fit Trainer actually winning this one with deep breathing.
3, 2, 1, go!
Kind of stuck on the platform there. And Snake blew himself up with that. up air for the first stock. Snake's not really throwing any grenades, he's kind of just relying on Nikita and the mine. Neutral smash from Wii Fit Trader takes Snake's first stock. Up smash got parried from Snake. Tried to do up army nair into up air, but didn't connect the nair. Her nair really looks like an up air to me though. Kind of similar to Wario's up air. And forward smash gets hit by the up smash afterwards. And runs into the up smash there. It's a pretty even game at the moment, but up tilt into down air from Wii Fit Trader to down air to Spike though. And the back air as well. And up smash from Snake does take Wii Fit Trader stock. I would say Wii Fit Trader actually got kind of close there. He just jumped into up smash 2 times, but not in a row, but still jumped into it. Now we have Falco versus Mario. Yoshi's Island melee. Saved himself from getting fared using Flood. Nair to up special into up special. That was pretty smart edge guard from Mario. But he could have tried to maybe hit back air. Back air might not have lasted long enough though. Okay, another nair from Mario. Down air. I mean, at least it's Mario edge guard. Some CPU don't even do anything off stage against other CPU. So edge guard's just not that great. Not gonna be enough to kill. Falco needs to start getting in some damage or else Mario's gonna take this game. Up tilt killed. Didn't see that one happening. Thought he might go for up special or something out of shield. Falco's keeping Mario off stage now with up air. He lands a back air, Mario dies, but Looks like he's just trying to go for up air. Yeah, there's the back air. Could have maybe done landing fair into grab. No, tried to do down special. Falco, once again, it's not really doing that much damage to Mario. Although it just did up throw into up air. It's not as much as what Mario's done to him yet, though. Down air wasn't able to linger long enough to hit Falco. Could have done like short, or like a backflip into forward air off stage. Might have worked against Falco there. That up air will kill though. Did you down tilt into flood? Didn't have the flood charge at all. Nair from Falco. It's not going to be enough to kill Mario. This one could go to time actually. I only have it on 5 minutes instead of like 7 minutes. Nair from Falco does even the game, so Falco could just try and camp Mario up for sudden death. Wouldn't have that much longer to do that. Looks like that's what he's trying to do.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1, time! Let it go!
Mario had this game, but Falco might be able to take it in sudden death. Well, looks like Falco did take it. Must have done like up through, or maybe like up tilt maybe. They were off screen, so I couldn't really tell what was happening. It looked like they both died at the same time, and if that would have happened, then Falco probably would have died first, he's a little bit taller. Now we have Inkling versus Greninja. At Kalos Pokemon League as well. Inkling already starting off with a Splat Bomb, but Greninja seems to be getting a lot of Shadow Sneak damage in, and some neutral specials. Falls straight into the Splat Bomb though. Lands another roller though. Tries to punish with down smash and didn't connect. Greninja getting the up air read. I mean, not up air, up special read into his up air. And Inkling punishes his dash grab with down air and to up smash, and it did kill. Gets a down air, although it didn't kill Greninja that time. Or lead into his death. Mid runs to another Splat Bomb there. They played a lot of this game off stage, surprisingly. believe Greninja went for a footstool there, although it didn't work. Yeah, this fight's actually one of the more interesting ones, although Greninja did lose a stock to forward smash there from Inkling after using Shadow State. Takes Inkling's stock, so we could see a reverse 3 stock from Greninja. I mean, if any character could do it, Greninja's probably on the list of characters that could. Up throw into up air from Greninja. Not gonna be enough to kill, but did some damage. Could maybe do like down tilt into neutral air. Into something after that. I don't know many Greninja combos. Haven't really used him in training mode that much. Thought that was enough to kill Inkling, because I thought Inkling up special and then get hit by Greninja's up special, which is a wind block, so it doesn't actually, or I mean it does some damage, but it's not enough to take you out of Inkling's up special. Forward smash from Greninja is going to be enough to kill. So yeah, Greninja's close. Almost got down aired. Down there and top slash from Inkling. Not enough to kill, but it did a lot of damage. Inkling keeps going for down airs to get a spike kill. The Greninja keeps air dodging them. Roller was airborne, so didn't ground. That's a good combo from Greninja there. And Greninja's dead here. Yeah. Slide special into down smash from Inkling. It's gonna be enough to kill. I thought Greninja might be able to do it after that combo, but Inkling's roller is too powerful. But now we have Bowser Jr. versus Link. Starting off with Mecha Koopa there. Even had the lead at the beginning, but Link seems to have taken back the lead, although Bowser Jr. did down special into down air. Down air from Bowser Jr. doesn't spike unless you miss one of the hits with the drill. Is enough to kill Link though. So Bowser Jr. takes the first stock against Link. Didn't think I would say that. Did back air into back air out of the slide special. Returning. Link continues to blow himself up with the remote bomb. But forward air, it's going to be enough to take Bowser's stock. Or Bowser Jr.'s stock. Rope bomb was hit by the boomerang, so that's why Link kind of stopped moving there. Arrow is stuck on the side of the stage, though now it's disappeared. The Mecha Koopa keeps blowing up the remote bomb every time that Link places it near Bowser Jr., unless Bowser Jr. just decides to pick it up. But it seems like most of the time he goes for Mecha Koopa. Because it can be detonated with a fire hitbox, so like a grenade. Or an explosive, any kind. Or I mean, I guess a grenade is explosive, but like a fire arrow from Youngland would probably set it up. Up smash from Link's going to be enough to take the stock though. So now it's kind of an even game. Link's at a 29.4% disadvantage though. Did throw the Mecha Koopa right before it detonated, so almost got some more damage. Boomerang does connect to Bowser Jr., and Link actually gains the lead. Although that could kill. No, Link did have another jump, so it's good. And lands most of Slide Special, so that's a lot of free damage. And parry into up tilt from Link. I thought Link was going to up special and try to get Bowser Jr. like that, but seems like he's just letting Bowser Jr. get blown up by the Mecha Koopa there. He's not careful though, Bowser Jr. could set up like an edge guard, because that's what he seems to be doing to take Link's stock every time. Bowser Jr. could also just rapid jab at the ledge for a lot of free damage as well. As his rapid jab's one of the best in the game. But up special from Link is going to be enough to take the stock there. I wasn't sure if it was going to be able to, but it seems like Bowser Jr. was a little bit too light. And now we have Richter versus Cloud. It's not that great of a matchup for Cloud, but I mean, he's not a bad character, so he could maybe work around it.
3, 2, 1, go!
It's not the Final Fantasy VII Cloud, but the Advent Children. Or at least not the regular Final Fantasy VII, I guess. Yeah, Cloud seems to be doing a pretty good job at staying close to Richter, which is kind of what you need to do. We'll have to use his limit for Climb Hazard there, which isn't the best move, but it does allow him to get back to stage. Without limit, it's pretty difficult for Climb Hazard to get back to stage, so it's not a bad option in certain situations. Could also use Finishing Touch to get Richter here. Pretty much any one of specials will. Looks like he goes for the Blade Beam. A neutral air from Richter. Really good move for getting people off of Simon Richter's his short hop in air. You can also use F tilt because it's a really fast option and it actually has a decent amount of range. It's not as much as forward smash, but it's much faster. Yeah, now Richter seems to have somewhat of a setup. Do like side special, start throwing axes well. Forward tilt, not going to be enough to kill Cloud though. Down angled forward air, it's not going to be enough to kill. Nor is down tilt, but Cloud going for an edge guard. Richter tethered back to stage, so doesn't have to worry about getting edge guarded. Cloud's still living at 180%. It's fine. F tilt's not going to be enough. Because Cloud still has a jump. Dash attack will be though. Could see a comeback for Richter here, as he wasn't doing that well in the first stock, but he seems to be doing a lot better now. takes it back to stage even, though Cloud was trying to edge guard. Didn't really do much. Like a Nair would have been enough to kill Richter there. And neutral special from Cloud with limit's gonna be enough to kill. Richter almost landing 2 axes in a row. Second one was almost able to hit, but tries to do holy water into a grab, although that pretty much only works for Ness's PK fire. A lot of damage from that combo there, though wasn't enough to kill. Cloud does have limit now, so Richter can try and camp him out, try and make it where he uses a limit move in the punish, or be hit by a limit move, which was limit cross slash. 4 throws enough to kill Cloud at 140 at ledge. Spot dodges the up smash. Can't really challenge Cloud's up tilt from that position. But forward smash is going to be enough to take Richter's stock, for sure. He was at like 140. So, even though it was on the other side of the stage. But yeah, that matchup is not that great for Cloud, actually. Thought Richter had that one for sure. I mean, Cloud can kind of get around projectiles, but Richter can just camp him whenever he has limit to be safe.
3, 2,
And now we have Olimar versus Lucina. Lucina getting hit by the first Pikmin, although it's done a bit of damage to Olimar. Started off with Shield Breaker, actually, not Blade Breaker. It's an interesting move to start off with. Tries to land another, but the purple Pikmin stops it. Does land forward smash. Kills the white Pikmin with fair into neutral air. Although the fair was enough. Down air to up air's not going to be enough to kill Olimar. It was kind of close though. Olimar gets 2 red and a purple Pikmin. And Blade Breaker, Shield Breaker's gonna be enough to kill. Sure, but so is purple forward air, so now it's an even game, once again. Parry into, I believe that's down tilt for Olimar. Very similar to King DDD's. Although, you can't do DDD's signature crouch after it. Up smash is not going to be able to kill with purple Pikmin, neither is up air, but it is actually really close because of how much damage purple Pikmin does. It's kind of broken actually, but I mean, it is his best Pikmin. If he has 2 purples, then he's really good, although if you knock him off stage, he has to throw them before recovering, or else that happens. Or he was able to make it back there, somehow. Didn't even grab the stage, but still did. Forward air was able to kill the yellow Pikmin, so now he has a white Pikmin. And that is going to be enough to kill. Up smash with purple. Does a lot of damage. So up tilt as well, though. Didn't get a follow-up out of that. So just letting the blue Pikmin do some damage. Now Olimar has 2 purple and a red Pikmin. It's basically just pure damage at this point. Up throw not going to be enough to kill. I believe fair or down air, whatever Lucina was going for there would have been enough though. Forward throw, also not enough. Lucina needs to take all of our stock here to maybe get a comeback. It's very unlikely though. Yeah, forward air above Olimar's head is going to be able to take the stock though. And now we have Blue Incineroar versus Snake. I need to drink some water as I was barely able to pronounce Snake's name. Tongue and throat are so dry. Can't pronounce S's correctly. Yeah, at Pokemon Stadium 2 here, Incineroar's... I mean, it's not really its home turf because I believe Pokemon Stadium 2 is in Kanto, but it's pretty close. Lands a side special on Snake. Could use his explosives to its advantage using Revenge. Definitely a very easy way to build it up. Seems to be playing pretty aggressively against Snake. Another side special, not going to be enough to kill Snake as he's kind of heavy. 2 up airs aren't going to be enough either. Lands a back air. Back air is a really good move for spacing out with Snake. It's probably one of his best aerials in terms of spacing, because it lasts for so long. But that is going to be enough to kill Snake there. Lands the up air against Blue Incineroar, and the down special does connect to Blue Incineroar, so now it's a pretty even game. The Incineroar lands Blue goes forward air into dash attack, and then tries to forward smash, but Snake punishes with down throw into down air into up smash, and lets another down air. Down throw into up tilt does work on Incineroar for Snake, so able to get a lot of damage with that. Incineroar does have Revenge now, so side special it's going to be able to kill for sure at that much damage. Could get Revenge off of the Nikita missile, but gets up smashed instead. Now it's an even game, both players are on their tournament stock as it is best of 1. Snake blows himself up to get back to stage. It's kind of weird to me how CPUs will actually go for that, but it seems to happen a lot more than I would think. Because I believe they start doing that around level 6, is when they'll start blowing themselves up to get back. Show how much more advanced, I guess, the CPU are in this game compared to Smash 4. If Snake was in Smash 4, I'm pretty sure it would be around level 8 or 9 when they would start to do that. But these are all level 9 CPUs, so they're definitely able to use that to their advantage. And back throw not going to be enough for Incineroar. Though another back throw would be. Back air is not going to be enough from across the stage. Have to watch out for that mine because it's been there for a while, so it could explode at any second. If it explodes on Snake, they need eyes. Snake uses it, but an air from Incineroar is enough to kill. So I thought he might use revenge on the Fulton device or whatever his up special's called, snakes. And now we have Falco versus England. At Wiley Castle. This is hazardless, so it would be a legal stage, except it's similar to Final Destination. But I like it because I like Mega Man music, so that's why I have it on here. And it's a little bit of a change of pace than like the 6 legal stages in Ultimate. It's nice to have more than 6 out of like 100, so. Yeah, up smash from Falco. Not gonna be enough to kill. He's doing really good against Inkling here. Up smash there will be enough though. I mean, compare this to how Falco was playing against Mario. He got incredibly lucky in the fight with Mario. And Inkling's also not playing that well compared to how she was playing in the last game that she was in. Goes for roller, but doesn't land it. Tried to hit it 3 or 4 times there. Good to see down air from up smash. If Inkling did that, then I'm pretty sure it would kill. At this percent. Probably, definitely would now, actually. Falco is no longer orange, but it's kind of hard to tell if he is wearing an orange jacket. Fair, it's not going to be enough. There is. Inkling was able to air dodge it. Didn't stay active for long enough. If Falco would have delayed that by like a second, then would have been able to connect. Wouldn't have killed though, as Inkling's recovery is really good. See the confirm for Inkling. It's one of the easiest confirms to set up in the game, and it works at pretty much 80%, so. Except, like, 80% that's below 30. It'll work, but it won't confirm until a little bit higher up. Or, I mean, it won't kill it until higher up, but it will be able to combo. Inkling's sitting at 120.6% second stock. Now 130.4 after Falco's up air. Guess the download just had to get completed for Inkling in this match against Falco. Falco's not doing that great compared to the beginning now. Inkling sitting at pretty low ink, tries to refill it, but Falco starting F smash. Down smash was just a little bit too delayed there from Inkling. Up tilt into up tilt, but the third up tilt didn't connect from Falco. And Splat Bomb kind of bounced off Falco's head for a second there and then exploded. How Falco is fully covered in ink, so it's a lot of damage that can happen. And down smash from the roller is going to be enough to kill at 180% for sure. Up tilt from Inkling, barely missed there. Now Inkling is completely out of ink, so this could be bad. Not trying to just get ink while Falco is right there. Tried to do Wrap Jab though. Doesn't work if you don't have ink. That might be something that's interesting to try though. Like play Inkling but waste all of the ink at the beginning of the match, so it's just inkless inkling. Kind of like Solomar. And backer was enough to kill Falco there. So Inkling got pretty lucky with the backer, I would say. As if it would have missed, then Falco probably would have won the game. Now we have Cloud versus Link. Both of these characters do have swords, so could play at a distance for each other, but they're probably going to play close. Especially Link could play at a distance with all of his projectiles. Cloud's got Blade Beam, which he keeps using, but it'd be much smarter for him to approach Link. Using the remote bomb to get in some damage against Link, but Link's not even at 10%, he's at 9.9. And Cloud's at 54.1, so, or now Link's at 57.6. Surprised it's not the Roost that's playing, as I have that set to like the maximum for all Animal Crossing stages. But this is the one that most people use online. Like whenever I play on Smashville, it's the one that I hear the most. I think it's an okay song, but I like the Roost because it makes no sense why it's in the game, or at least not to me. It just sounds so out of place in the match. Yeah, Link just blew himself up with a remote bomb there, trying to get in some damage with the Cloud, but down smash is going to be enough to take Cloud stock. Link's actually like a pretty tough character to fight against in Ultimate. For me, he's probably like the character that I struggle the most against with Lucina and Daisy. Because I practice a lot of their bad matchups, but Link's probably my worst matchup with any character. Even, I could probably play like Simon and Richter against Link and still lose. Because they're a pretty bad matchup for Link, but I don't think they're his worst. I don't know who its worst matchup would be, though. I could see it being Pokemon Trainer. Yep, Smash is not going to be enough to kill. Neither will Dash Attack, but knocks Cloud to a pretty high percent. Link's only at 52.1 on the second stock, but Cloud's forward air is going to make it where Link's on his third stock. Cloud even wastes his limit. I guess it's a taunt, I don't know. That was a really good spike from Cloud. Definitely changed the pace of the game, although he's not doing that well in terms of punishing Link for being a stock behind. At a positive 7.8. Cloud's still living. Really good DI from Cloud. He would have DI'd the other way, then he'd definitely be dead. Yeah, back air from Link, I believe that was, is going to be enough to kill Cloud. Even though Cloud just got limits, so that definitely would have helped. Cloud's not exactly carried by limit in Ultimate like he was in Smash 4, but it does help. So I can see Cloud doing pretty well even without limit, because he's just got so much range with the sword. And Blade Beam, neutral special, it's really good. Although limit does help, and limit neutral special from Cloud's gonna be enough to kill Link off stage. Pretty sure that would have killed around 40, so it would have been enough to kill Link though, because recovery's not that great. Now we are on to semifinals, which we have Olimar versus Incineroar, and then Inkling versus Cloud. I'm not gonna skip this battle. If we skip any battle, then we don't get to watch it, so.
3, 2, 1, go!
Incineroar starting off with a spike. That is going to be enough to kill Olimar, I believe. Or, no, I think he would have made it, but it would have been close. If Olimar would have had purples, then he would not have made it. And Incineroar is doing a really good job of doing damage to Olimar here. He is on Final Destination, so... Though, Olimar did just edge guard Incineroar really well. Incineroar is probably going to do a lot better on Final Destination, but you could argue the same for Olimar, as he can just camp a little bit easier. Like, you can't avoid his projectiles by going on platforms or anything. It's a pretty straight shot. Yeah, Incineroar's gonna be able to make it back to stage there. I thought he died, but sub special. If it was this was in 1.0, Incineroar would have died for sure. Sub special has a little bit more range now. Incineroar loses second stock to Olimar here. That does kill Olimar though. So Incineroar maybe is able to make a 2-stock comeback. No one's been able to do it in CPU tournaments before, so Incineroar was the first. Then I wouldn't be too surprised because Incineroar is a pretty powerful character. Not really getting revenge off of the Pikmin though, which is one of the most useful things for the Pikmin as Incineroar. Whenever the Pikmin are doing damage to you, like that yellow Pikmin was doing to Incineroar, you could just spam down special and get revenge. And then once revenge are built up, you can do side special for triple damage. Gets revenge there, tries to go for another revenge. Up smash with revenge is gonna be enough to kill Olimar. I'm pretty sure up smash without revenge would have killed Olimar at that percent, but... Up air from Incineroar kills one of the Pikmin. Neutral air kills two, but not doing too much damage to Olimar now. Up tilt from Olimar is not gonna be able to kill. Neither is back throw. Incineroar is pretty heavy. Back air is gonna be enough though, with the purple Pikmin. I'm pretty sure if that was with any other Pikmin, then Incineroar would have survived. But he got close. Olimar is moving on. We could see Olimar versus Inkling, which wouldn't actually be that surprising. But it could also be Olimar versus Cloud. Game hasn't been over yet with Pete Woods making an appearance in the tournament at Dreamland 64. If anyone gets stuck underneath the stage, that counts as his kill. Cross slash from Cloud without limits. Not gonna be able to kill, but it does get a lot of damage in. And Wispy Woods gets a kill on Cloud there. Cloud at 17% whenever he died. I feel like that happens way too much to Cloud on this stage. Because not limit, but just Climb Hazard in general just gets stuck underneath it way too much. I thought he just got stuck under there again, but I'm pretty sure with limit he's safe. But Cloud was able to take Inkling stock, so it's a pretty even game now. Cloud actually has advantage after losing a stock at 17. And now Cloud's at disadvantage. Now he's at advantage after the down air though. Gets two neutral airs. He got the last hit of neutral air there on the second one though. And a Climb Hazard as well. Pretty sure Blade Beam and Cross Slash can kill Inkling here. Don't know about Climb Hazard and Finishing Touch though. But he will have to use his limit to get back, but his limit ran out as soon as he was able to use up special to get back. So he's just a bit too late on that. Inkling Inkling's running pretty low on ink here, so probably should try and refuel instead of struggle, but Cloud can also try to take advantage of Inkling having like 1 ink. So that Inkling does get some ink back, but dash attack is enough to kill Inkling from Cloud, so I would say it's still a pretty even game, even though Cloud's at a 43.2% disadvantage. Does have limit now, so did get wasted. I believe he went for Cross Slash, but Inkling's neutral special has hit stun, so then it just cancelled. I kinda wish that wasn't a thing, because limit already has a timer, and it can still be cancelled like that, so it's kind of annoying if that happens whenever you play Cloud. But Wispy Woods, not caring about Cloud's limit, does get a kill. So Inkling moves on to finals against Olimar. Gonna be a lot of projectiles in this finals.
Final.
And we're not gonna skip this battle. Haven't skipped any battle so far, so I'm not gonna skip this one, as it is the last one.
3, 2, 1, go!
I think Inkling wins this, but I could be wrong. Inkling is going to be able to make it back to stage, although that was a really good edge guard from Olimar. Down smash from Olimar, killing really early there. I don't know if that was because the purple Pikmin was on that side, or if it just had enough power to kill Inkling there on its own. Inkling kind of struggling to get a stock from Olimar here. I believe it's because Inkling's just trying to play close to Olimar, and Olimar's really good at getting people off of him. So if you can camp Olimar, then you do better than if you just try and rush in with Olimar, unless you have a sword, obviously. In which case, rushing in is probably going to be the best idea. But Inkling just has water gun, pretty much, so not that great. And down air from Olimar is going to be enough to go. That was with the red Pikmin, not the purple. He does have a purple though. He did throw it off stage. And Inkling gets a confirm into down smash, and it does go. Olimar at 0.3% here, Inkling's at 76.5 on tournament stock. Inkling's out of ink though, so we'll need to refuel. That's what I would have refueled, or at least went for down air if I jumped, but Inkling went for up air. Olimar was too heavy to reach the up air though. He has purple and 2 other Pikmin. That is going to be... oh, no, Olimar actually survived that. Inkling trying to make it where it's not a 2-stock loss, if it is going to be a loss. Really good combo by Inkling. That did 40% with 1 move. That was so much damage from Olimar just missing, blocking that Splat Bomb. Almost did 100% with 3 moves. He was unable to grab ledge here, but did grab ledge. And gets down aired from Olimar, and it did kill, although it didn't spike. Yeah, Olimar actually once. I believe he was, the second highest ranked character on my tier list that was in this tournament. I mean, Lucina was the first highest ranked. She wasn't the highest ranked character though, that was, Peach and Daisy. But I think Lucina's like one spot better than Olimar. Although in a matchup, I think Olimar does win. But yeah, that's that CPU tournament. Olimar managed to win. He was CPU number 2, and he will be CPU number 2 in the next tournament, as well as in the pre-contest of champions that happens right before the actual one. I'll probably stream them both on the same day. I'm gonna take a break for a bit, but I could actually stream another CPU tournament maybe, or like, what time is it? I mean, I might be able to, I guess, but it just depends on how long the break is, so we'll be back, maybe. But if not, then I guess hope to see everyone in the next stream.